This is a quick video to both reflect what a flipped classroom is. They're instructional videos to cover the topics or concepts that we'll go over in more detail the next day in class, but it's also to help you go ahead and get set up for your online platforms. So the first platform we're going to look at is what's called deltamath.com. So you're just going to type that in and it's going to bring you to this main page. What you're then going to do is you're going to select this button for students. Once you select that button, it'll bring you to a page that looks like this. Again, you're going to select this button that says register. Once you're at the registration page, it's going to ask you for a course code. Each teacher has their own individual code for which you will type in. So on this next page, you'll see what that code is. So for mine, you see it's 136326. You're going to type that in, and then you're going to select whatever class that you are associated with. So you'll look at the period in the title, make sure that's the class that you're in with me for this particular semester. Once you've done that and selected the class, so in this case I selected first period CP Algebra 1 for the fall, then it's going to say, instead of register with username, you're going to select register with Google. So this is going to just link your Google account. That way every time you go to deltamath.com, all you have to do is sign in with Google, and then it'll take you straight to the classroom. This particular website is what we utilize mainly for doing bell ringers, but we'll also use it for homework assignments and review problems, and also for some assessments. The next page that we will be working with is myhrw.com, and this is our online textbook page. Each of you will receive a slip in class with your particular username. Your username is going to be the first part of your school email address. So for example, mine is sthomas at and then alcoaschools.net. The only part that would apply to me is what's before the at. So for you, remember it's your first two initials of your first name, first two initials of your last name, and then for whatever graduating year, 2026, 2027, or whatever. So you're going to type that in, just that first part. You're not going to include at alcoaschools.net. Then your password is going to be a unique password for this first time. You're going to type in that password, and then it's going to ask you to create a permanent password. Your permanent password needs to be the same password for all your school sign-ins. So what you use currently to sign in with Google and the password that you have for that for the school, that is the same password you'll put here. It's going to be the same one that we use for any online platforms that we may utilize for the class. So hopefully this is helpful. You've been able to follow this fairly easily. If you need help, please don't hesitate to ask. Raise your hand in class or send me an email, and I'll help you try to get signed in.